I love you with my heart, with my soul, with every fiber of my entire being. How are you feeling right now, beautiful soul? So, let's talk about increasing your energy, increasing your power. And also, why do we lose energy and why do we lose power? I mean, our thoughts give off emotional charges. Our thoughts, they use up a lot of energy, especially when those thoughts are triggering lower vibrational emotions. We can be depleted left, right, and center through our thoughts. Our energy can be drained by other people, other beings. The environment can drain our energy. And all of these things, they can be dealt with really efficiently and quickly and easily. I mean, you've just got to practice silence in your mind or taking an observational standpoint and observing the thoughts and not becoming the thoughts. And you take the sting out of them. Eventually your thoughts, they start to subside and you're clearer and your mind empties. I'm not saying you're never going to think, because the thoughts just happen, but you detach from them and it becomes a different situation. Your environments, you can easily disconnect energetically from other people, other beings. You've just got to decide. Detach. You can put geometrical grids around your body. These things are simple. What I want to discuss with you is you as a multi-dimensional being and your soul fragments, because there are parts of your soul, parts of your essence having experiences in other realities right now. And what is important is to bring these pieces of you back home, to absorb these fragmented pieces of your soul back into this now space. If you're a human being that experiences a lot of guilt or a lot of anger or some kind of emotion, it's linked to a trauma or multiple traumas somewhere. And often these traumas can be in this reality, and other times they're in other realities, other quantum spaces, past and future. But in the quantum field, everything is present. So what we need to do is we need to connect to these different fragments and we need to bring them back home. Now, I've got a couple of codes that I want to share with you that enable this to take place. One code is for bringing specific multi-dimensional fragments back home that are associated or connected to a very specific emotional trauma. So you could connect this code and entangle this code with your intention to any traumatic experiences in the quantum field to do with rejection or anger or whatever it might be. Lack of self-worth. And you place this code with this intention into a golden pyramid. You place it in your heart, it expands out past the boundaries of your body, and then you open your own heart frequency into the pyramid, which activates the code, and then streams of frequency flow from the pyramids out into the quantum field in different directions. I mean, you might get 3 streams of frequency flowing, you might get 103 streams of frequency flowing, or higher or lower, depending on how many soul fragments are connected to the particular trauma that you've entangled the triangle and the code, the pyramid and the code with. And it will reach out and connect to these multi-dimensional fragments and bring them back into your heart. It will dissolve these spaces. It will bring these soul fragments into healing. Now, this is a beautiful thing because you start to bring more power into this now space. You've also got to realize that this can be healing, and you're going to release things from this. So you might get a whole load of stuff rising from your cells, from the imprint in your organs, bones, muscles, etc., up into your consciousness as it's releasing and leaving your field, or transmuting. And this isn't always a comfortable ride, so you've just got to be aware of this. There's another code that I'll share with you that you place into the same golden pyramid and you place in your heart. And what this does is it goes out and connects to all of your shadow aspects. Because what you've got to understand or understand is that to truly step into your power, you've got to bring yourself into equilibrium. You've got to harness all of your light aspects, all of your dark aspects, and you've got to blend them into one stream of frequency, one stream of energy, and bring it into perfect equilibrium. You've got to become a master of dark and light. Now, I've shared codes before that bring back your avatar selves, the teachers, the wisdom keepers. Today I'm going to share with you 2 more codes. As I've said, one is for bringing home specific soul fragments related to a trauma, and one is for bringing certain fragments that are darker shadow aspects of you back home. The first code is R1339. The second code is R1369. Now they're very different, so make sure you get them right. R1339, and the other for the shadow aspects is R1369. You place them into a golden pyramid, place the golden pyramid into your heart. It will naturally start to expand. The apex will be up over your head, the base will be down underneath your feet. It will spin clockwise. Then you've got to open your heart, and you've got to shine your own frequency into the pyramid and fill it up into the code. And then streams of light are going to flow out. They're going to connect to these different multidimensional fragments. They're going to dissolve into geometry, into mathematics, come back through those streams, back into your heart. The pyramid's going to shrink back down again and dissolve in your heart when it's finished. You do that for each of them. Now, what I would suggest is that you don't do them both together. I wouldn't even do them within the same few days. What I would do is do one of them and then do the other. It might take you 3 weeks to integrate the shadow aspects. It might take you 3 hours. We're all different. Just embrace whatever takes place. Stay hydrated, get some nature time. No judgment. Just allow the process to take place. You might go on a bit of an emotional roller coaster, that's okay. You might feel nothing, that's okay too. Everybody's different. Just go with the flow and enjoy the ride, okay? And even if it's very subtle for you, you'll start to notice the differences as the days and the weeks go past, because you're going to have shifted. So I'll take you through this experience quickly for the first code, R1339. And what I want you to do is just to connect with your own consciousness, your own body, and just decide right now what it is that you want to entangle this code with. Do you have issues in the world with rejection? I mean, do you get angry sometimes? Is there issues, to do with abuse? Mental, physical, emotional, sexual, all of the above, 2 of the above? Do you feel guilty sometimes? A lack of self-worth? Just decide right now what it is. Just hone in on one of these things. Don't try and do them all at once. Just do one of them. And you can come back and do it again for another fragmented piece of you, or a number of pieces of you that are connected to a different trauma. This is basic stuff, but at the same time, there's a lot that goes into these codes. So the codes work for you. You just got to set them in motion. So if you want to close your eyes for a moment, now you know what it is that you're going to entangle this code with. Just close your eyes and take some nice long deep breaths and just breathe into your body. nice and long and deep and slow. In through your nose, all the way down to the pit of your stomach and back out through your mouth. And just settle down into this space with me. Just be here. Just be still. And breathe. And as you're breathing into your body, the home of your soul in this reality, you'll become aware of a beautiful crystal white light, full of emerald codes, flowing in through the walls, down through the ceiling, up through the floor. This powerful crystal white and emerald frequency flows towards your physical body and starts to swirl around the outside of it in a clockwise direction. Over your head, underneath your feet, around your chest, around your back, swirling, getting brighter and stronger. Swirling around the outside of your physicalness like a crystal white and emerald tornado. You start to breathe this frequency in. You breathe it in through your nose, up into your mind. It flows into your left brain, into your right brain. It flows around the outside of your skull, down through your head, your face, your neck, your throat, through your shoulders, your chest and back. It moves through your spinal column, middle back, lower back, into your buttocks, through your heart, your lungs, your rib cage, down through every vital organ, through your hips, your groin. It swirls through your thighs and your hamstrings, down through your knees, your calves, past your shins, into your ankles, through your feet, all the way to the tips of your toes. It moves through your shoulders, down your arms, through your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, into your hands, fingers and thumbs. Continue to breathe in this powerful light until the inside of your body is completely full, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, from the tips of your fingers and thumbs to your crown. Once the inside of your body is completely full, in your mind, say thank you. And keep breathing as this light flows through every cell, every atom, every molecule, every fiber of your entire being. Your cells, they dance and smile, communicating with each other like one big happy family. Your heart expands and expands and expands. And 2 meters in front of you, you become aware of a translucent golden pyramid, 30 centimeters from the base to the apex. Inside that golden pyramid is the code R1339. I want you to connect to that pyramid by simply deciding you're connecting to the pyramid, just by seeing it in front of you. And I want you to place into that pyramid any kind of emotional trauma that you experience in this life. You can say to the pyramid, I'm infusing this pyramid with guilt. I'm infusing this pyramid with anger, rejection, lack of self-worth. You decide. And then as you set the intention and connect with this pyramid, it will start to move towards your chest, towards your heart. And it will shrink down, getting closer and closer. It starts to move in through your chest and into your heart, in the center of your chest. The pyramid starts to spin clockwise and it starts to expand as the apex moves up and the base moves down and the four corners move out through your chest, out past the boundaries of your physical body. As the apex moves up through your crown, the base down through your perineum, down past your knees, ankles, feet, the apex up into the space above you. That pyramid will grow and grow until it's spinning around the outside of your physical body, where it will continue to spin. Now consciously open your heart and allow that diamond light from your heart to flow 360 degrees in all directions until it fills up the inside of the pyramid. And now those emerald codes within the crystal white light will start to communicate with your own heart frequency. And the code R1339 will be released. The pyramid will start to spin a little bit faster. And now streams of frequency will flow out from the pyramid, from the center of your heart, in different directions. It doesn't matter which directions they travel in. Don't try and control it, just let them flow. There may be a few, there may be many. It doesn't matter. They will flow out through the quantum field and start to connect to spaces, which could be a meter away from you, could be 100 meters away from you. It doesn't matter. The streams of frequency could be all different lengths. It's okay. Just be here and breathe whilst the code goes to work. Right now, your heart and the frequency streaming from it through the pyramid with the codes are connecting to different soul fragments in different frequency bands, different dimensional spaces. Everything is present in the field. And these multi-dimensional fragments are turning into crystal code. And they're now flowing back through these streams of light, through the quantum field, through these electromagnetic streams, back into the pyramid. Where these codes, these geometries, they just blend with the frequency inside the pyramid. We'll just be in this space for a moment. It happens quickly. Another 30 seconds. Healing doesn't have to take time. Quite often it's a simple choice. As all of these multi-dimensional fragments come back into the pyramid will slowly start to shrink, still spinning clockwise. As the pyramid shrinks, it will compress all of this frequency, all of this code from all of these different realities down inside of it. As the apex starts to move down through your crown, the base up through your feet. Slowly the pyramid shrinks down and down, until it fits neatly inside your own heart. pyramid now starts to release the code from all of these realities into your physical body, into your cells, your DNA, your light body, your soul. These different multi-dimensional pieces of your cosmic makeup, as well as your biological makeup, is now downloading this information. And now you just have to be still, at peace, whilst these parts of you integrate. Remember, if you wanted to heal more anger, you might get more anger rising to the surface as the trauma comes up. That's okay. You may have brought 389 different soul fragments back home, all to do with anger trauma. That's okay. Be with the process. As you're vibrating in this space, start to become aware of your physical body, the vibration in your bones, the tingle in your cells, the frequency in every muscle. We're going to count from 5 back to 0. When we get to 0, open your eyes, come back into this space, and just be. Take your time. There's no hurry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Whenever you're ready, open your eyes, come back into this space and just be. Feel your body, feel your energy, feel the space. And just know that you're awesome and loved, powerful beyond measure. Leave it for a few days, a week. However long you feel is necessary. And then come back and do this with another piece of you, another trauma. Maybe you haven't got any other pieces that need to be dealt with. You can move on to the shadow fragments. That's powerful. You go through the same process. You breathe in the same crystal white light with emerald codes. You see the translucent golden pyramid, and you put the code R1369 instead of R1339. Very important you get these codes right. You go through the same process. You're amazing, beautiful soul. Wholeness is key. Don't run from your shadow side. Don't run from your pain. Embrace it and transmute it and welcome it. It carries serious firepower. Wholeness is the key. Becoming a master of dark and light brings you into that Jedi frequency when you harness and accept all of you. Formidable power lies within your wholeness. Don't run from the darkness. Don't run from the light. Embrace it all. Wherever you are on this magical planet, go out and love your sisters and your brothers. Love them fiercely and ferociously. Hug them tightly and never be the first to let go. Ever. Be the lion, be the lioness that you are. Speak your truth, live authentically. Step into your power and shine that light. You're amazing, beautiful soul. I'll see you again real soon. Remember to check out our website, starmagichealing.com. We got some of the best ascension tools on the planet. And join our new Telegram group, Spiritual Gangster 1. Gangster is Gangsta, numerical number 1. We're sharing truth and wisdom every day. Go and be powerful, beautiful soul. Laugh and enjoy this life. And I'll see you again real soon. One love, one heart, one human family. Peace out, beautiful soul.